Hello everyone, this is the code explanation for Task4 HD. First, I've imported the necessary libraries and set up the Wi-Fi SSID and password and started the port at server 80. Then I have set up the pins that I'll be using and initialized the some variables. Then I have set up some variables for the time, the current time, previous time, and the timeout variable. Then there comes the setup function. It is used to begin the serial and set up the pin modes of the LEDs initialized as low so that they are turned off in the starting. Then the setup function tries to connect to the Wi-Fi and it finally starts the web server on the port 80. Then there comes the loop function. In the loop function, first it checks if the client is available and if the client is available, it creates a string variable named as current line, and then it sets up the timing variables. Current time is updated with the current time in milliseconds, and previous time is set to the same value, effectively starting a timer. Then there is a client connection handling loop. The while loop handles the client connection. The loop runs as long as the client is connected. If there is data, it reads a character at a time with the read function and stores it in the character variable C. The character C is also printed to the serial for debugging purposes. The character C is then added to header string. The code looks for a new character to detect the end of the line within the HTTPS request. If the current line is empty, it means the HTTPS request header is complete and the code proceeds to handle the request. Inside the block where the HTTPS request is being handled, the code examines the contents of the header string to determine which action to perform. It checks for specific substrings in the header to identify the requested actions. Here, for example, get to on or get to off is used to control the red LED. Based on the detected action, it updates the state of corresponding LED and sends appropriate response to the client. Similarly, it uses red LED for this 2, green LED according to this 4, and similarly yellow LED according to this 7. After this functionality, this is used to create the HTML page and the buttons that are used to control the functionality of the LEDs. And in the last, uh, header is cleared up and the client connection is disconnected. Basically, the loop function listens for incoming client connections, process their HTTPS requests, update LED status, and send back an HTML response page for controlling the LEDs. This process continuously loops.